Hello, guys, and welcome to the next episode of Brother Against Brother 1918, the game about the Finnish Civil War in 1918. So we have now reached the month of March, so we are kind of getting halfway through the game. We have seen some red attempts to break out from Tampere. If you have been checking out this playthrough, you have seen the Reds attacking fiercely here, trying to get the foot. I mean, if you remember, I told you that February was really the big month for the Reds to make some, attempt to actually win the game. And to win the game, they need to take Vasa. So that will be a bit difficult for them right now. They made, though, a nice attack here and took Vilpola with tremendous losses, but they took it and had tried to, I think they tried to attack here as well, or maybe there was too many. Yeah, I think it did. A lot of units took losses there. Maybe we saw also a counterattack from the Whites. I don't really remember. It's a while ago since I played this February turn now, but fierce fighting up here north of Tampere. In the Karelian front around Viipuri, we have seen quite a stable front. We have seen some attacks, but no real breakthroughs anywhere. None of the sides are really, bothered to get rid of these guys they have behind the lines. The Reds are just letting these be, and same over here. The Reds are holding Kuopio and Varkau still, and the Whites are really not too interested in attacking those. They just keep some troops to hold them in place there. So as we're now approaching March, the Whites will probably get more and more of the initiative here. I think maybe in the first, maybe half of March, we still see some red attempts. I mean, also historically. So if the Reds are going to take Vasa, they need to do it now, but it will be extremely difficult. They lost one of their armor trains they had. One of them has been flipped, and one is still in full strength over here in Viipuri. I'm considering maybe travel that guy or that train over here to aid in the battles over here, because I think this will be still the hot spot during March. Because if we also look at the White side, I think their first aim will be to take Tampere right now. When the Germans come in April, I think they will get Helsinki as their target. So that will be taken by them. But when the Whites are done with Tampere, they can move more troops over and for the final clash to get Viipuri as well. But we'll see if that's needed or not, because I think there was something about the before, I think it was something like if by the end of April the Whites control 4 of the 5 cities, strategic cities, they win the game. So if the Whites will get Tampere now or in April, and then the Germans taking Helsinki in April, the game would be over already in April. I think there was a rule about that. I'm gonna check that up, of course, before we reach that point. But otherwise, let's just continue. Yeah, we can also mention we have this card on the board. Laurilas defend the ground. This is a white player card. So we have this in front of us because when the Reds announce an attack, the selected one of the attacks will get +2 in defense roll. Let's see, if this only once per turn, let me see. Put this card in front of you. You can use this card anytime after red players announced an attack and selected attacking units. You get +2. Then we roll a die. If we roll a 1 or 2, we remove this card from the hand. The white hand, 3 to 6, it's permanently removed actually. So this is still alive. I think we used it once, if I remember correctly. So this is a very powerful card in the white hand right now. So they will get +2. We're also gonna see one special rule, because I'm playing the historical variant, which is a bit, it takes away a bit of the balance of the game, but it's more historical accurate, meaning the whites will get more and more bonuses through the game. So as you see how near down here, more of the white guard officers will get more trained, and I guess their attacks or battle in general will be more coordinated and yeah, better quality of the fighting troops. So here we have an additional rule because of that, saying starting from March, which is now, the white player gets +1 to every die roll. If any German units participate in an attack, this rule does not apply. Use the German units bonus instead. So I think this is also for the defense rolls. Yeah, so it's +1 for both attack and defense. So this also makes it very difficult for the Reds to do the breakthrough to Haapamäki here from Vilppula, where they have this train. Okay, so I have also shuffled in the March cards and prepared here for the next turn, so we can have a quick look at what we see here already in the hand. So for the white player, we have something called the Red Guard Goes Home. This is a powerful card, also worth 4 action points actually. So with this card, if used as an event, we can move a maximum of 3 Red Guard units, no armored trains, from any towns except strategic towns to any red towns connected to a supply line with room for them. Civil guards adjacent to towns that are left empty by this move may advance into them. So this is a super powerful card. We could actually, maybe make this empty, and then we could march up, down, take this one, and then we are suddenly adjacent to Tampere, and this train would be isolated here. The second card in their hand is something from February, so maybe we have seen this before. Headstrong Red Commander. The red player must play their next card as an action point card. Okay, so I think we saw that already. In the red hand, what we know of is this one, Tokoi's Grain Train. So this means this card can only be played as an event if the red player controls the entire railway from Russia to Helsinki. Place 2 fully manned red guards in any red town that is connected to a supply line. So as of now, it's okay. We have a railroad over to Russia and Helsinki. So we can put in 2 red guards with this card. And then they have Civil Guard attack is led by Rittmeister Elvengren. So apparently this was a bad white commander. So this is also kind of the same type of this. You put the card in front of you, and when the whites announce an attack, not including German units, they get a -2. But this, and a column shift actually to the left, so they got a really bad attack. But this can only be used once, then it's discarded from the game. So that's where we are. So yeah, we're gonna start with putting out reinforcements. Let's see now. So for the white player, we are in March. 3 Jaeger units. Yeah, now these starting to come in really, really good. I mean, I think these are not, just, as I told you probably in the intro of this game, that these guys are Finnish men trained in Germany as Jaegers. They had this Jaeger battalion of only Finns in the German army. What they actually did was spreading out those Jaegers when they came back to Finland to be officers in different regiments, and they call those regiments Jaeger regiments. I get these are really that. So these are not only Finnish guys that have been in Germany, also recruited guys, and their officers are Jaegers. They also started to do more, conscriptions of troops later on. I think those were called grenadier regiments for the white side. Okay, so this needs to be placed in Vaasa or Oulu. I'm gonna actually place all 3 in Vaasa. Then we have Civil Guard, 3 times the number of strategic towns under player's control. So we still have 2, so that's 6 units. And we can place those north of the front line I mean the initial front line. So let's see what I want to do here. I think I want to... Okay, what do we have here? We have 2 of these. I think I might place one here. Then the question is if I should move in some Jägers here instead of placing any civil guards here right now. But that means we would need to... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So let's see now. Let's place these here. I place one to defend down here. And these are fully stacked. Let's place one here as well. It is still under our control. Just to keep the front here and put some threat here. So that was the white reinforcements. The reds then, they got March, 1 armored train. Okay, they get 1 more armored train. That's interesting. So let's put that in. They need to be placed in Tampere, Helsinki, or Viipuri. So maybe we don't need to move this up here actually, because we've now got one. So let's put it actually here, over in Orivesi. That's good. Then we have Red Guards, 2 times the number of strategic towns. And we have 1, 2, 3. So that's also 6 units, as the white got. Okay. So where do we want to put these guys then? Let's put 2 in Vilppula. We want to defend that. Let's put 2 in Tampere. And let's see if we can do an attack here. And then we might also strengthen this front. We might do another attack here as well, perhaps. I mean, we want to cut this railroad at some point as a red player, even though it's going to be more and more difficult, of course. Okay, then we're ready to start. So let's go, let's start with a white player. Okay, that will be an event card or lowest card for operations points. So one of these events or these for operations, I think I need to play it for operations because I need to get the Jägers down here, right? Otherwise they will break through. So I'm gonna play this card as operations. That would be, actually if we would put this as an event, we could still activate 1 action point. Question is, do we want to attack somewhere? Here's a good chance to attack right now, to be honest. Maybe we could take Pori actually in this turn. But do we want that? Because then we would be in reach for a railroad attack from the Reds. I mean, this front is more for the defense. We might not really be too interested in attack over here. We want to keep those roads. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave that actually. So what we could do is anywhere else we want to attack? I don't think so. So I might actually play this as an event then. So the red player must play the next card as action points, and they need to do 1 attack. 1 of the red guards must attack. And then I can also play this as an action point. So I'm gonna activate Vasa. And 2 of these will go 1, 2 to strengthen Haapamäki. And the third will go, it goes 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's place him here at Pieksämäki. We could actually also attack. This will be a 4 against 1. if you would want to attack here. If these guys would want to attack, that would be 8 points against 7 points. That could be real carnage. 8 against 7, but we got +1 on our roll. Let's see, 8 would be in this table. And +1, we will at least inflict 2 hits. They will roll on defense on the 7 table. That could be a lot of hits on our side. I don't want to get these Jaegers to be hit too much. 2 hits we could say to get the hits on these guys. But you know, they're probably gonna get at least 3 hits. So I might wait with that. Here's 50-50 if we would attack with these guys on these. But I'm not sure I want to do that. These are not too important as I see them. So I'm gonna not attack at this point. I'm just gonna discard that. Replace the slot B card. And now it's the red player turn. So now they need to play their next card as an operation. And they need to do 1 attack. So that's the C or lowest action points. And C is something called a successful spy network sends timely report. Look at the cards in your opponent's hand, then give them back. Okay, I'm not too interested in these types of cards when I play solo, so we could play these for operations to just get rid of this card. Otherwise I would need to play this card, and that's the grain train. We could get 2 units, 2 red guard units somewhere, but I think I have pretty filled up lines, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to play the C card as action points. That's 2 action points, and we need to do 1 attack. And that's no problem, because we have a few places I might attack. One thing would be actually to wear down here, wear down some Jaegers. I mean, it's good to exchange our red guard units against Jaegers, I believe. So this could be something. It would be 7 points against 8 in the defense. We would get a lot of hits on us, but we would probably hit their Jaegers. Other option would be to attack here, because here they have 3, 4, 6 points in defense, and we would have 5, 7, 9 points. Oh, it's a road. We need a railroad to attack with these guys, so that would not be. We're not interested in that actually. But what I might do is to let's see, maybe we do an attack here, or maybe 5, 7, 9 as well. I could do another attempt here. And here 5 points against 2. You know what? I'm gonna actually attack here and here. I know this is a crazy attack, but we want to hit these Jaegers. That's the point. So we might just sacrifice a few units, and maybe next turn we can get the Tokoi grain train, so we get filled up with red guards, and we have folks in Tampere that could fill up the ranks as well. So I'm gonna do that. There will be no movement but 2 attacks. So let's start here. So we got 5 points in attack and 2 for defense. Now, question is, would the right player want to play this card? I think they might wait with this actually, because they don't want to risk to lose this card before this attack. So I'm gonna wait with that and just play a straight 2 in defense, but I get +1 on my roll. So let's see, 5 in attack, 2 in defense. Okay, great rolls from both players. So 5 for the attacker, which was 5 points, this table, and a 5. That's 2 hits. So we actually eliminate these guys. Now, the white player rolled the maximum in 2 table, so that's 2 hits also. So both sides have lost 1 guard unit, but the reds won, so they can actually take this ground now. They will do that. So now Mäntyharju is in the red hands. But we have some Jägers up here, you know. Okay, cool attack by the Reds there. Then there's suicide attack up here. Let's see now. So we have 10 in defense. Crazy. And only 5-7 in attack. And the whites get +1. Oh, now they might play this as well. Let's do that. So they get an additional +2 on their defense roll. Okay, so this would modify the white roll to a 6 and the red rolls a 1. Oh my. So what did I have? I said it was 7, right? 7 in attack and 1. That's only 1 hit. That was too bad. So the only thing that happens on the white side is that one of the civil guards take a hit. And now comes a painful thing for the Reds, because we have 8, 9 points and full. It's 5 hits and 1 hit need to be, since the asterisk here, we need to take 1 hit from the train. So how many hits did I say? Table 9, 5 hits. That's everything actually. We emptied Vilppula because these are 4 hits and this is 1 hit. Oh my. Okay, that was a disastrous roll by the Reds. So Vilppula is now empty and it's the white player who goes next. By the way, I forgot to bring down these. So let's do like this, and it's the red player. Oh, sorry, the white player again. So the white player got a good chance to take back Vilppula now. Okay, they also got... I think we need, since we only have 1 card up, we can just flip 1. Let's take C. So what's this? A successful spy network. Okay, it's the same thing as the Reds got. So we play any card for their event or the lowest action points. Red guards go home. Okay, but we cannot bring back. Okay, I'm gonna actually play these then for action points. That's 2 points. I'm gonna activate this and this stack. Now I'm gonna attack Orivesi. So I'm gonna move these guys down. These guys will stay. And here comes the attack. Okay. We are attacking again along a road here, but since we have Jägers with us, doesn't matter. By the way, I forgot about one thing. This is a half strength unit, so it cannot really advance. Only full strength units can advance of the guards. So only this guy actually did the advancement from to Mäntyharju. Okay. Let's see now. How many points do we have in attack? It's 8, 9, 12, 13, 15 points. And the defense has 7, 9. It's a big battle. And we're +1 for... By the way, I'm gonna roll if this card got discarded or not before we continue. 1 or 2, we remove it. No, we still have it in our hand as a white player. So what did I say? 8, 9, 12, 13, 15, and 7, 9. Okay, big battle. +1 on the white roll. Okay, so Reds rolled a bit better this time, but we got this modified to a 3. So let's say, I think I said 15 on the attack. 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, 15. And we rolled a 3. That's 4 hits. We don't need to take any on the train, but let's see if... 3 on the 15. Yes, 4 hits. So I could actually remove both of these then. The train will stay intact. And the red player rolled a 4 on the 9 table. That's also 4 hits. No asterisk, so no, the Jaegers don't need to take any hits. But 4 hits, that would be these guys plus these guys. So since we took the same amount of hits, we don't force these guys to retreat. So they are staying there. And a lot of hits, by the way, for both players. So here we go. Here's how the front looks like. Here's a Jaeger unit in a kind of bad position now for a red counterattack, which we'll probably will see for the next turn. We still have the Laurela defense card here, of course. By the way, that was the next card for the whites. So we're now gonna play the red second card. Replace the card first. Now we go. C, D, or E for the red player. Russian troops support attack. We could get activate red units in 2 towns. They get +2 on their attack rolls. Good card. Here we have the red press. Here's about the white's cruelty. Place 1 fully manned red guard into any red town with a supply line. Make 1 partially manned red guard fully manned again. Okay, I could flip 1 as well. Then we have Swedish troops occupy Ahvenanmaa Islands. Remove all units from Ahvenanmaa. Neither of the players may move the units. Okay, that's Åland. Okay, I could get +2 on the attack. Bad thing, the train cannot attack here. So here would be 8 points, but every hit would be on the Jaegers now. So maybe I want to do that anyway. So if we could get these Russian troops attack in the attack, supporting attack, activate red units in 2 towns, they get +2. And this is not the asterisk card, so you're gonna actually can play this over and over again. This is very nice. So where do we want to do that? The thing is, I would need to activate both these to be able to attack. Would also be nice to get the breakthrough over here, you know, attack here. But I think this front is more important, so I will actually order these 2. So what I did was to play this as an event. So I'm gonna move 2 over here. And then we're gonna attack Vilppula. We'll try to take Vilppula once more, since we lost it. So we don't like that we lost it last time, but we only have Jaegers against us. Okay, so the red player will get 2 on the attack roll. The white will get 1+ on the defense roll, and the reds will roll on the 9 table and on the 8 table for defense. Here we go. So we start with modifying this to a 5 and these also to a 5. So both roll a 5. Let's see now. 9 table, on the 9th column on this one, and we roll the 5. That's 3 hits. That hurts on the Jaegers. 1 down and 1 flipped. Good thing for the reds there. And the reds rolled, or whites rolled on the 8th column on the defense table, and that's 4 hits as well. But you know, there's no asterisk there, so they can just basically, yeah, they need to remove 2 of these, I believe. Yeah, 4 hits. So the train is still here, and we have wear down the Jaegers pretty good. But the whites have, you know, supporting units and another Jaeger over here that could also reach the front. So we might now do a counterattack against this lone train unit here instead. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, try to play the... It's time to play the next white card. By the way, I forgot to roll this one. Ah, it's too late now. We could have rolled this as well to get one more plus on the roll, but very well. That's how it... sometimes you forget it. Okay, white player. C or lowest action points. Successful change of strategy. Put this card into the reshuffle deck. Draw the top 2 cards from the draw deck and play one of them immediately. Put the other one in the reshuffle deck. Okay, I could draw 2 cards and play one of them. Or we could play this one. And that's the card where we could force anything but trains to move back. So that was bad. We could have moved these guys, you know, away, but it's not possible. So should we should play this as an event, I believe then. So hold on. I think I've discarded some cards in the wrong deck here. These are white cards. Hold on. Ah, there's something crazy happening here now. So I have a white card down in the... I must have done this. That's how it should look. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. So we're gonna draw 2 from the white deck and play one of these. I think for any purpose. Yeah, but I need to play one of these 2. So, enforcement of the Conscription Act. Place 2-man civil guards, okay. An attack led by major column. Activate 1 or 2, and these will get 1 column shift. Okay, I'm gonna play that one. I'm gonna discard this. And activate units in 1 or 2 towns. On this turn, they will get a column shift right on their attack table. This is great. So I'm gonna order this and this stack. So I'm gonna move 1, 2 units over here, and then I'm gonna attack. So we got 7 points in the attack against 5 in the defense. And the 7, we got the column shift, so we're actually attacking on the 9 to 10, and we're also getting a +1. The defenders don't have anything, it's only a 5 straight. Okay, so the white roll is a 5 and 2 for the reds. So what did I say? They had 7, but we got modified to a 9 to 10, and they rolled a 5. That's 3 hits, so we destroy this one. And that was a heavy blow. So 2 on the red table, they rolled on a 5. So that's 2 hits. So I'm gonna remove one of the reinforcements I brought in. 4, 5, 6. I think this was was this a full strength? Hold on. I got 7 points. 4, 5, 6. Okay, it was already a flipped unit, so I got this one. But I actually only can advance with these because this is a flipped one. So these guys will advance into Orivesi. So it's tough fighting here, back and forth actually, about Orivesi. So question is, who can, you know, I mean, time is on the white player side, of course, but who will run out of troops first? I mean, we have more reds that could come here. We still have one full strength Jäger unit that could also participate in this battle later on, and another of these units, the civil guards. So let's see. Okay, time for the reds. Just first replace the card and then we play the red card. Okay, that's an event card or lowest action points. Okay, we could get some red troops from Tokoi's grain train, getting some troops for bringing food from Russia. We have this one would create these disastrous attacks for the and we could also do an action point. This is the red press. We're gonna get full and can flip one. Okay. This one. And these we could also play for the action points. Meaning if we could activate here and here, we could get the 6-point attack. I'm not sure I have the power anymore to retake that one. Forward 2. I'm not sure. We would need another armored train. I mean, we have lost them now, the offensive power we had here. And that's not good. So maybe we should play this one as an event. The Civil Guard is led by Rittmeister Elvengren. Put this card in front of you. You can use this card anytime after the white players announced an attack where no German units participate, and select the attacking units. The white player gets a -2 in attack and a column shift to the left. Once the event has been played, remove the card from. We also get an action point. So I can actually play this as an event. So I can order one stack or one town. So let's bring over some guys from Goki and Maki. So I'm gonna actually activate the whole stack. This one will actually move up here. And these two will take the train to Danbury. So I could get the 4-2 attack here, but thing is, the white got this one, and I will just lose troops. So I'm gonna actually defend over here. Is there anything good benefits of defending a strategic town? Field fortification. Any player attacking against a field fortification attacker receives. I think this was something with. It was something with these strategic towns. I think it was that you need to get 2 more loss points on the defender to make them retreat. Otherwise they will not retreat. But that's all I'm going to play as the red player. So I'm going to place their card.